Residents of Uweru Kingdom in the Huele North local government area, Delta State, have accused the Nigeria police of covering up the activities of herdsmen in the state. The residents who knocked the state command for telling lies added that the herdsmen had been troubling their town for 2 years, killing their people, raping the women, and destroying everything that they planted. No fewer than 14 persons were reported dead in same Uweru Kingdom in February 2020 after an invasion of the community by the herdsmen. Some residents of the community who fled the town following the invasion lamented that the invaders had overrun their homeland. According to Vanguard, one of the residents who escaped from Port Avon village to Hueru main town said herdsmen had taken over their village, noting that the people in Port Avon presently had lost their farmlands. Herdsmen have taken over our village. The police and the people are right there in Port Avon recently, and they have destroyed our farm crops. Last year they killed 3 of our indigenes in Avon. This year they have taken over the place, and if we do not run away, they will kill us. That is why we have run here to Weru main town, she added. Another resident of the village said, Fulani people have driven us from our community. Everybody has fled the community. We are calling on the government to help us to remove Fulani people from the community. A woman leader in the community added, for many years, Fulani herdsmen have been troubling this village or this town, killing our people, raping the women, and destroying everything that we plant. These Fulani herdsmen put us in hunger, and we have been crying to the government. And you know, in our community, 99% of the people are farmers, and farming is what sustains us. We do not have any company or higher institution. Every year, after planting, Fulani herdsmen will come from their place and destroy our crops and put us into hunger. And as farmers, we are trying to train our children, and since Fulani herdsmen are destroying our farms, we cannot send them to school again because we cannot pay school fees and it. This year, they have come again. The small things that we have planted since December 2021, they have come again and destroyed them, chasing people from their farms. We want the government to help us because this situation, hmm, this situation is very bad. Please, we are begging the government to come to our aid. This, which government? The which of the government? This is state government you are calling, or the federal government? Because as far as I know, the state governor in 2020, yes, 2020, that was when these people came to massacre one village like that. I don't know whether this is the same village we are talking about, and they couldn't do much. And the man has been waiting for Buhari to make a statement. 2020, this is 2022. Buhari has never even said anything, and it was so bad. The incident was so bad then that the presidency would have said something. But as soon as Igboho came out and said, no, we can't take this anymore, presidency began to issue statement that you dare not, you can't do this, you can't do that. That is the double standard we are talking about. But if you are expecting the governor Okowa to do anything, forget it. Forget it. These guys have been on this thing for more than 2 years. After some people will not be telling us that IPOB, ESN, they don't know what they are doing. Who is going to fight for these people? And the ones that we have, they call themselves big wagers in data for where they won't do anything. It is only when it comes to issue of oil and their tentacle will rise. So who is going to save these people now? And we said it when we learned that the police, they arrested some people, or okay, it is IPOB that they usually arrest all this. When IPOB is complaining that they are arresting their innocent people, and I said I have never heard that a police has ever, or the Nigeria army, they have ever arrested any of these Fulani herdsmen, and their atrocities are all over the place. Every community you can think of, they had the bitter side of all these Fulani herdsmen, and none of them has been arrested. And that is why this community are saying that even the police, they are covering up. Police is trying to cover up. Well, now so now after all this are the senior, after all they are the senior citizens. All these heinous crimes, yet some government apologies and herdsmen sympathizers are rooting for these killers and rapists to be given grazing fields. Tit for tat is what is best in handling this menace. The good people of Delta State should do the needful. Herdsmen are not gone nine lives, neither are they all men without women. Na man they make man bad. Where is Asari, the government sympathizer? Where is he? Asari, the saboteur, will turn a blind eye. Oh, of course, they don't talk about it. He doesn't talk about it. Their own is, he said that they should go and get rid of Nnamdi Kanu. But all these ones are under their nose, committing no manner of atrocities, but they won't say anything. Where referendum is only way out, end Nigeria now to save lives. Well, I'm quite certain Asari Dokubo will not see the need to comment on this incessant attack by Fulani herdsmen, even in his south-south region. Rather, he's waiting for the next avenue to attack Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB because he's an agent of the federal government. Yeah. Nothing will stop IPOB and ESN from defending the citizens of Biafra from these terrorist herdsmen and bandits. As far as one Nigeria remains, any calamity that comes along with it is welcome. The ideology of the average northerners and greedy southern politicians and leaders. Southerners had already made herdsmen their scapegoats. They will continue indicting them at every crime that befall them, even after herdsmen were not the real culprits, considering that most of people that were caught before were not herdsmen. So the ones that are the bandits and the so-called people, who are they? So they are Yoruba people. No matter how you justify it, these guys are Fulani herdsmen. Gone are those days they will say, oh, stop ethnic profiling, stop ethnic profiling. No, these people. Greed has poisoned the hearts of southern politicians. They won't even see this as anything as far as they smile to the bank. The South can burn. It does not matter to them. ESN must move into the bushes and do their job. This madness must not be allowed anywhere near Delta State. But it is already there. They need to do something. Thank God for the gifts of ESN, the nightmare of terrorist groups of Buhari's. Holy Nnamdi Kanu, pride of the East, is another savior. Well, evildoers, selfish, greedy, and self-centered politicians, they have switched off their mic because of 2023 political ambition. God will disappoint all of them. Not only one, not just a few, all of them. One Nigeria forever. We must remain like this with this whole thing. Anyone who kicks against this is an enemy of our dear country. In fact, our unity is settled and non-negotiable. Mad people everywhere. So guys, let's set your opinion and have your take. Let's hear it.